Okay, so we're live. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Hello, YouTube. Hope y'all are doing okay.
Hey, Bruin Backhand, what's up?
Holy shit, he's already there.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah, thank you. It looks like two people are, well, I think I'm the other guy. All right, let's see.
It's like, no, wait, we got an extra viewer. Oh, no, that's just me.
That's just me. That's sad. All right.
Classic spotlight.
Yeah. All right. Nope.
Oh, that's so weird.
That is weird.
I'm going to come to y'all from space. Coming from the void. Or I'm coming from the blur. I'm in the grass, y'all. That's where I'm at.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Now I'm by Rob. Not anymore, Rob. Now I'm at the beach. Now I'm on the other end. Well, that looks weird.
Yeah. What up?
That's more like it. I'm just gonna hang in space for the remainder of the show. This way, it feels like I'm broadcasting to the entire globe. It
That's
makes the
right.
show feel a lot more legit. This episode, what number is it?
Oh shoot. 80.
85. Episode 85 goes out to the world.
85, yep.
All right, I'm gonna do my
Oh shit! He arrives. He
Oh,
shows
shoot.
himself.
Let me fix my light. Be right back.
all right.
What up, boys?
Hey, what up?
What's up?
Oh man, just rushing. Ready to get it on?
Yeah, man. Were you rushing? Oh yeah, you had practice or whatever. Oh snap! I'm on TV, yo. case y'all are wondering, yep, I'm just gonna sit here in silence. Or maybe I could just get the exciting stuff out of the way already right now. Had a tire blow up at work, on my way to work, on the highway. It was fun. First time experience. Survived it. That's it.
Oh, good lord.
Just in time.
What's going on elsewhere?
Going on and say elsewhere, you know, just the usual death and taxes.
Saint Elsewhere.
Yep.
You remember that television show?
Never watched it.
Good, because that was on when I was very young.
Oh wow, that I didn't know I was reaching that far back.
I think that was like a big show of the 80s. I think that's where Mark Harmon first hit the scene.
Mark Harmon, huh? That guy.
You know, NCIS guy.
Yep.
He was in that summer school movie, right? Remember?
You're damn right I do.
Yeah. There's some hot, like Italian foreign chick in that movie.
Oh,
Did it happen
yeah.
to be called Summer School?
The movie? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mindy, what up?
Hi, Mindy.
Oh,
How you
yeah.
doing?
Hey.
We love Mindy.
BBH is here. Mindy's here. Mindy, I wonder if that was in your post, if she was talking about that cycling boyfriend of hers
The guy, yeah.
that didn't defend her
Oh,
at
shoot.
the concert.
Yeah, at the Jethro.
Jethro Tull.
So
Yeah. Nice. Be a good concert too. Jethro Tull is it's great. Great music.
I'm not familiar.
Aqualung,
See, that's another
Locomotive Breath.
reaction video we should do with me. I don't think I've ever seen a Jethro one.
That is a good idea, man. That's a
Yeah.
good idea. We should do some reaction videos.
Yeah.
To figure out how they get away with doing that, and then
Right?
not having their videos taken down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it should be a segment for each episode, Rob's reaction, and then we have a different thing that he's totally unaware of.
No,
Oh,
because
what
I've never seen one. Yeah.
What I have noticed is that a lot of times they're doing the reaction video, but the video they're watching is not like the official video. It's someone else, some other YouTuber's video that maybe they ripped and just uploaded, and it's there.
Right.
And it hasn't been taken down yet. So it's like, well,
Yeah.
just reuse that. And he said, no, different guy.
There you go.
Yeah. Felt like I was right there, but they probably both were cyclists.
Recyclists.
Cycling
I'm
cyclist.
not sure what's worse. I don't know what's worse.
Recycling cyclist. I think that's, get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, cyclist that also is obsessed with recycling. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Their entire bike is made out of
Bad.
recycled materials.
Alrighty.
Let's just keep it going.
So yep, intros. How you doing? Whatnot.
Mhm.
Talk about some fast food sandwiches.
All right.
Talk about Robbie's favorite rapper who he idolizes, Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott. Yeah.
I never even heard one of this fucker's songs, you know?
I don't think I have either.
I have no idea. All I know, well, yeah, we'll get into it.
Travis.
Crazy concert stories. You guys said you had some. Manny said he had some.
Just did Robbie make all the appropriate posts, or are we good to go?
They're done.
All right.
All right.
Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Endless Ranters. Welcome back for episode 85 of your Endless Ranters podcast. Thank you for watching, listening, subscribing. We truly appreciate it. My name's Chris, and I'm joined by my fellow host, the one and only Robbie Spotlight. What is up, Robbie?
Hey, everybody. I'm Rob. I'm a Hispanic male. I have black hair. I'm wearing a black T-shirt. I've got pretty brown eyes, and I'm glad to be here.
The pretty part offends me.
Thank you.
Other than that, well, I don't know what that was all about, but also it's pretty.
Ask Microsoft.
I will. Manny, what's going on with Microsoft? What's going down?
What isn't going on with Microsoft, dude? We could be here for that. Could be an entire episode, but that's for another day, man.
All right. So, we're going to have a good evening. We got some fun lined up here. We're going to talk a little bit of little Americana tonight. And I'm talking about the McRib. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm being interrupted by my daughters.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Rob.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I think Chris wanted to talk about, what do you want to talk about? We want to talk about, well, I don't want to take his shine. He wanted to talk about the McRib, but I think I've been obsessed with Travis Scott the last few days.
Well, who hasn't?
Yeah. And we actually put out a question in the podcast group, our podcast group, about concerts. So I don't know if Chris wanted to get started on some concert talk, some hot concert talk.
Oh man, sorry about that. That was bound to happen. I don't know if you got to hear it, but
it's all good.
Like right as I was introducing Manny, like it just started thunder and lightning, crazy. I hope you could hear it because it was a pretty cool introduction.
You know what? Okay. I think I heard something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe Zoom cleaned it up enough, but that woke up my daughters, so they decided to come tell me they didn't like it.
I don't like that either.
Yeah,
it scares me.
So sorry about that. I don't know if I wasn't gone that long, but we were just talking about our lineup tonight.
Yeah, right? Did we get a chance to introduce Mo Man?
We did.
Yeah, we asked him about what was going on at Microsoft.
Yeah, he's wearing glasses.
Not sure why, but yeah, he didn't describe himself.
Flannel jacket, and it's got like a 8 o'clock shadow, 9 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I need to shave.
Yeah.
Well, remember he's going for special forces look.
That's right.
Is that what this is? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So after we talk about the McRib for a couple hours, we're going to talk a little bit about how we weren't at the Travis Scott concert, and got some thoughts on these crushes, the crowd crushes that happened.
Ooh,
yeah. So and then some crazy concert experiences of our own, and we were going to play Where's Gavin, the Where's Gavin game, but I guess he's back now, Robbie.
I hear he's back.
I saw talked to him.
I saw a headline that he's back. His wife tweeted something, how she came to his defense, I think. I forget, he's taking care of some family obligations or something like that. But the rumors, they're like conspiracy theories, and it's he had some side effects after his booster shot. Not nothing confirmed.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I mean, I'm not a fan of the guy, obviously, but I hope that's not true. But if I was him right now, I'd be doing whatever I wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's got to be feeling pretty untouchable.
Oh yeah, he's got 4 more years?
Is it? Does he?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't think the
not of life as governor. I mean,
let's say it sounded pretty cryptic there.
Gee whiz, Robbie. Come on. It's been radicalized. It's radicalized, Robbie.
It's only been 1 week since our last episode, and he's already gone this off the deep end.
You've got 4 more years, Gavin. Watch your back.
Oh Lord. I don't think the recall resets his term.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet if it did, because you'd have to really think about whether you want to do a recall.
I forgot. Yeah, I thought we elected him again. You're right. He went through. Okay, never mind. You've got as much time as we need.
Yeah, maybe that should be the catch for recalls.
Yeah,
because you got to really think about it. Because if you lose, you just reset the clock on on this guy that you hate. So, I don't know. It'll be a law somewhere. That's me. Yeah. That's my my side job as a political consultant.
That's right.
You pieces of shit should go You should go for that law. Yeah, make that one up. So anyway,
Uh-huh.
I don't I mean he's not my governor, so what do I care? But
Yeah.
I'd be abusing my power right now. Like, what are you gonna do? Recall me again? You know, like, come on.
You can't.
When even close. Anyway, so how you guys doing?
Doing fine, man. Just surviving another week and looking forward to the weekend. As cheesy as that sounds.
You had like a major blowout on your truck, huh?
Yeah, that was I much like everybody else being influenced by massive consumptions of pop culture, I thought that, I'd lose all sorts of control of my vehicle when that happened, but it was just more of like a sudden decrease in velocity, and then
you didn't like veer to the left all of a sudden and like roll down the highway?
No, I didn't jackknife and flip over and all the contents of the van just spill out onto the highway.
Your van didn't do a shoulder roll?
Nope, none of that.
Really?
Yeah.
You just slowed down.
Yeah, just slowed down. So I was like, all right, cool. This is way better than what could have been. So yeah.
Oh, you Southern Californians can experience a little bit of rain. You have your tires blown out.
Well, funny you should mention the elements. On the way back when I was leaving, I still did three stops and then left. On the way back, there were some high winds, and out of nowhere, one of them just bitch slapped the van and almost knocked me into the car next to me on the lane to the right of me. So I was like, all right, cool. Palm Desert, it doesn't play.
So the rain didn't cause it, did it?
No, it was just wind, just high winds. It was weird.
Okay.
Never experienced. Yeah.
All right. How about you, Robbie? What's going down?
Just work. What do I got going down? Work. It's been raining. Bart, it's always, smelly like always. Let's see. At least the rain is washing off, the poop smell and the pee smell and the vomit smell.
For now,
over here in San Francisco. So I'm glad about that. Just work. Been working a lot lately, a lot of long hours. Oh, daylight savings time. So of course, everyone's talking. That's a hot topic this week. It's getting darker sooner.
Is it a hot topic?
I think so. Like, so it's getting darker sooner, huh? Yeah, that's how it works. That's how daylight savings time works. It's getting darker sooner. Thank you.
Rob has some feelings about having to explain daylight saving to people, to others.
Yeah, I get it. That's how it works.
Having a small talk about it.
I hate small talk. So how about the Giants? How about the 49ers? I don't know. How about them? They're whatever. No, I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about it's the guy we could all do without. That wants to explain daylight savings time to you.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
Yeah.
It's
Benjamin Franklin, right?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't know. I think so. For farmers, or I don't know.
Look, I do like I like the Christmas lights, or lights in general. I like, they look pretty. So it's almost that time to put up some lights.
Right.
The North Texas area gets kind of a free pass on early Christmas lights because there are a lot of Indian folks, and it's Diwali time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Diwali was in the last couple of days, I think. So in the neighborhoods, there's a fair amount of houses that have Christmas lights kind of put up. And and there used to be those guys that go around and they do Christmas lights for a couple $100 or whatever every year for your house, and they put it up. Looks really nice. Well, they're Christmas and Diwali lighting specialists. So but they put up these lights starting in October, and then most of them just leave the lights up because it looks nice, and I don't know. Yeah. So.
I feel like you could leave the lights on longer if they're not red and green, right? Because those
they usually go for white. It's just white usually.
I would do that.
But most people in the neighborhoods do all white anyway. It's almost kind of weird because basically in these neighborhoods you just have like the same people, the same guys are doing everybody's lights, so all the houses kind of have the same lights. So it doesn't, it's kind of like it's beautiful, it's very nice, but it's very uniform too. So it's, I don't know, you don't have people trying to outdo each other as much, or
it's probably not
put up crazy decorations.
It's probably not about outdoing one another. It's just about getting the spirit.
Okay.
I'm being that guy right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about early Christmas lights or early? We weren't going to talk about this, but early Christmas music.
Hey man, we just shoot from the hip here. That's how.
It seems like it is the season to talk about early Christmas music seasons, early Christmas season music. So
I'm not surprised by it anymore. Taking it back, it's just like, yeah, that happens. It happens earlier and earlier. So
yeah, I enjoy Christmas music.
Right.
I understand I see more articles about, people saying, "Oh, stop playing," stop, whatever. Right. Then I actually hear Christmas music now, or anybody actually, doing Christmas decorations now.
Yeah.
There's more people like making their declarations online about why it shouldn't be happening than people that actually do it. So that's my thoughts on it. I like Christmas music. I find it very pleasant.
I like Christmas music. You know what? I'm a big fan of the Charlie Brown Christmas CD. I don't know or the album, Christmas time, the time of year.
Yeah. I know it. Despite your performance, we both know
performance is a strong word.
Yeah.
Christmas time. You know how it goes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's in some of my Christmas music mixes. You know what I mean? Not that I personally, put together, but just.
Here I thought you were DJing at the
local I don't
company party.
Get that into it, but whatever Amazon Prime or iTunes gives us.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's in there. But
I mean,
So you just, you're okay with it either way.
I'm not really surrounded by it, so you know.
Yeah, well, I like let's see. Usually I'm more of the after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving is when we can put the tree up.
Right.
Before Thanksgiving, we're still post Halloween, pre-Thanksgiving. Day after Thanksgiving, let's do it. I'm all out. But I'm kind of lazy too, so I don't bring out the big tree. I do have like a little mini tree that I usually kind of bring out. And I'm but I'm not gonna hate on people that already have the trees and the lights out. I like the lights. It's fine. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever. If you bring out the lights, bring them out. Why not? I like lights.
Sounds like it, man.
Yeah, I do like in general. I like lights. I'm a light guy.
Except for the blue and red ones, right? Am I right? Everybody?
The blue and red ones. What's funny is, working in corporate setting years ago, I was kind of an administrative assistant type in the office, and it was around the holiday time, and we had these barrels that we had in the office for toy donation. So the manager said, "Hey, can you go buy some wrapping paper and just wrap it and make it look nice?" So I bought some green and red paper, and I said, "Oh, here we go." And then she's like, "It's too Christmassy." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the holidays." But she's like, "Yeah, can you get something more neutral?" I'm like, "Dude, like that annoys me. I don't want to get neutral. It's the holidays. Like, what about Valentine's Day? Let's get orange decorations. No, it's pink and red or whatever. I'm not. This is or someone get offended over blue with green and red.
Yeah, my ex-wife was against colored lights, and I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Like
she racist?
White. Yeah, it sounded like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sounded like it.
She didn't like the colored lights.
That's right. I'm against that. I'm against all forms of light discrimination.
Yeah.
But I don't mind a little color, like green and red, maybe one year, or red and white. I mean, let's not. I don't know. Yeah.
Let's not what?
Let's not whitewash Christmas.
Yeah, let's not.
So stupid. Anyway, so moving on, let's talk about something. A little piece of Americana, as I was explaining to someone recently that did not grow up here, but
The deadbeat dad of the fast food world, the McRib.
Yeah, the McRib. Safe to say the McRib's a phenomenon, right?
Just shows up once a year. Everyone shows it love, and then disappears on us.
It shows up in the fall, and I read today. I was doing a few minutes of research, and I read today that they do it in the fall because they want to create some nostalgia about cookouts that in most of the country have ended by now. Right. So the McRib is out right now. I don't know how long it's been out, week or two.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's why they time it in the fall.
I have a counter to that.
Okay.
Before 2020 and all the lockdown, there was a strong contingent of not only TV, a barbecue movement all along the South, Texas, and all where everyone gets down with the barbecue. So I think McDonald's is off the mark. Barbecue was alive and well. Also, thanks in part to all the cooking and traveling about eating at cookouts, TV shows, etc. Yeah, it kept that. Well, I say a resurgence.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, you could be right, or the $1 trillion business could be right. I have no idea, really. Yeah, I mean, it could have just been like a BS thing. It could just be that that's when people really get gluttonous in
it's true
in October. Like they're like, fucking Americans start to really pack on the pounds come October.
The year's winding to an end. Might as well be a fucking fat ass.
People aren't outside as much, and the weather's getting a little cold, and it's time to start, getting an extra McRib. Yeah. Get a McRib meal and an extra one.
For your dessert McRib.
I think I can handle maybe one McRib every 5 years.
Yeah, I had a bite. So yeah, last night my son had his first and hopefully last McRib. I mean, he had to have it, right? Because he kept seeing it. He's like, "What's McRib?" I was like, I'm gonna have to get you one. And then they remember that. So every time we pass by, he's like, "You got to get me a McRib." So I got him one last night after his football practice, and he liked it. I didn't get the onions and pickles on it because I knew that was going to be, he's a kid. The texture thing is going to be weird, but
yeah,
he ate it. I took one bite, but he ate it. He liked it a lot. He said he really likes like when I make ribs, he likes that better. So I was like, okay, that's good. That's a good response you want from your child.
Real ribs.
It's like, if he's just like, I want to eat these every day for the rest of my life, then you got a problem. That's, you got to trade that one in. But he liked the McRib, but thought it was also weird. You know what I mean? He recognized the fact that it was weird. Something was weird, like off about this.
This McRib had no actual rib in it.
Yeah, well, we had
texture wise or what?
Just the fact that it was shaped like a ribs, but it really wasn't ribs. It was just all meat. Like where's the bone? And then we were talking about, I guess they just shape it like that.
And then there's too much bread sometimes, all the time, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like the bread to meat ratio on the McRib is way out of the proportion.
Too much bread, you think?
Yeah, way too much.
See, the last time I had a McRib was probably 20 years ago.
Right.
And I remembered it differently. I remember it as a circular bun still, but I could be wrong. I mean, it's been that long. And I remember it maybe being more pronounced, like the rib shape, weird with like the bones.
Yeah,
there's a lot more detail back in the day.
Bruin Backhand says the fake bone impression in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or it's like a marketing thing because if I've eaten 15 McRibs in my life, then I've seen a McRib advertisement probably 18 million times. Not even knowing about most of them. So you're in your mind, it's like whatever the image is on that billboard you see, or on the TV commercial. Because you rarely take the thing apart to be like, hey, look at this. Just eat it. They go down easy. I took one bite. It tasted exactly the same as I remembered it.
Yeah. Was it cold? I remember it being cold.
No, it was warm. Yeah.
Maybe just my McDonald's.
I mean, so I remember it's weird to me that it tasted exactly like I remembered it. Like, did I remember it that way? Or is it just like, again, like the psychological thing of just even though I hadn't had one in so long, you're just being blasted into your head every year. The McRib,
Right.
the McRib. Because it's like a cultural thing. Because, you know, even if you don't go to McDonald's, you still hear about it. Comedians joke about it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just part of, you know, part of the lexicon. But it had a lot more sauce on it than I remember.
Like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, way too much. But the meat consistency, I think what they've done is they've taken the consistency of all of our favorite meats, right? All of them, from like lunch meat, turkey to filet mignon to Spam, and like averaged it out into that consistency. Because it's like,
yeah, I think you're onto something, because I was reading up on this. And I was doing my research that I always do before the shows.
Did you do minutes? Did you do minutes?
I do a few minutes. Yeah, about 15 minutes, maybe 10.
Dedicated McRib.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get all fucking braggy. All right.
All right. And I was reading something about it was in the early days. I think maybe these days it was like trimmings, like a food. Back in the day, there was something to do with the origins of the McRib. I think it was like trimmings, and then I started like picturing, you know, the sausage, how the sausage is made, and kind of like what you're saying, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and somewhere in there, I think there were like MREs for the military. So, you know, poor soldiers were eating McRibs. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they could have just this big, you know, pork block and just stamp out the McRib shapes.
Mm-hmm. And
they just, you know, how like, you know, the bones would be like teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they were, but you're talking about it was made of all the trimmings and all that
I think so originally.
That makes sense.
Our friend of the show, Maria Lish, she says McRib is mystery meat. So yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I would say so. You don't know what's really in there, I think.
I'm sure there's some pork, but there's probably a lot of other things that, again, you know, create that perfect average meat consistency. That's not chicken. It's not an actual rib. It's not a steak or a burger. It's just like a chicken nugget. It's just, it's just an average meat texture of just all generic meat put together. I know it's pretty scientific, but I'll give you time to think about it. But yeah, so I was reading about how they call it scarcity marketing, you know, because they release the McRib once a year.
Yeah.
So people think it's special, and like they add this, like this article was talking about, they make it a treat. So it's like you're allowed to, you know, just eat all the McRibs you can get your hands on in October every year, and then just take it away.
Yeah.
I guess they must have figured out that their actual store sales don't go down. Like those people just come back and just start, you know, just order 2 Big Macs instead.
You don't, you think they go up? Yeah. Right. Like right now it's special edition, right? So I got to run to my local McDonald's because.
So wait, you're telling me that the McRib is like the gateway meal into the McDonald's consumption life? They use that to hook you in and just keep you slowly coming back for more and more.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I was thinking McRib was the gateway to the Impossible Burger.
Ooh,
okay. I think the McRib is the original Impossible.
Well, really all mystery meat, as Maria was saying. You know,
true.
Meatloaf you had in school. It was all leading up to like fake meat.
Yeah,
you know, and the mystery meat was just the last one. So, but yeah. Yeah, BBH, scarcity marketing or something like that.
Yeah. Back for a limited time until next year.
Yeah.
Or that could be a good name for the type of meat used for the McRib, is scarcity meat.
Scarcity meat. Yeah.
But it's not the first. I guess there's KFC did something called a double down.
Oh, really?
Where it's like bacon in between 2 fried chicken breasts. Like the chicken breasts are the meat. It was in this article. I remember hearing something about it. I don't know that it was in the United States, though. It might have just been it was definitely in Canada. It might have just been done in Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Disney does the same things with they used to, with like Dumbo and some of the more popular, VHS tapes. They would just rarely go on sale.
The Vault.
When they would go on sale, people paid $40 for a fucking,
shoot
VHS tape.
Yeah.
With
an oversized, bulky VHS tape.
Yeah, that now is was donated to the Goodwill.
Yeah, Disney, the Disney VHS tapes had something in common with those old porn tapes. Also, yeah, remember seeing those the big boxes? I don't know. Yeah, those old porn boxes, like real large boxes. There was a small VHS in there, but the box was super big.
No? Maybe because they wanted people to know. It's like, hey, look at this pervert, what they're buying, what they're watching.
I vaguely remember a time where Errol's, like before Blockbuster, there was Errol's video.
Errol's, okay.
And like the VHS tape would be in there like a book, and it would be like padded. And then Blockbuster came along, and it was just like a thin plastic, cassette case basically. But there was a period where the VHS tape was like very well protected when you brought it home.
Yeah,
like with some padding in the box or something.
Oh yeah. Well, those Disney ones, remember they also had, they had a good shock little technology on it. If it fell down, it absorbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now everybody spent all that, and now they're going to spend $9 a month forever to have Disney Plus.
Hey, exactly. I think last January I paid for an entire year, so they've got me.
I get it free through Verizon. And I don't think that's something they're going to take away. So I changed my phone service to Verizon last fall.
Yeah.
I got I don't know, Hulu and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus or something.
Wow.
As part of it.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet.
Well, that's good. It is
shameless promotion over here.
Yeah, I don't think it yeah. That's right. Yeah, we're sponsored by Verizon now. Yeah.
Can you hear us? Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, what are we talking about? We're talking about the McRib.
McRib, yeah.
And these different marketing campaigns.
Well, remember, speaking of
Rob hiding his porn tapes in Disney boxes.
Yeah,
that's really what happened.
Oh shoot, my nieces and nephews are home. Don't take the Cinderella.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Here, eat this McRib instead.
Well, speaking of marketing, remember McDonald's, remember what was his name? Mac Tonight, the big moon face guy that played the piano? Yeah.
That was so weird. It was like a claymation or some shit like that. He moved all funny on the commercials. That's what I remember
that. What was that? It was like Mac the Knight, because it was Mac the Knife was the song.
But exactly. But his name was Mac Tonight, I think. So I think he was like late 80s.
Early 90s or something.
Mm-hmm. And his face was a crescent moon.
Crescent moon in like a tux or a suit or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. And what's funny is I was looking at it. Apparently, the guy that played Mac Tonight is the actor Doug Jones, who has done a lot of Hollywood like creature.
Oh no character. Shit!
Yes, Doug Jones. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I've never heard that name before.
Doug Jones. He's been in like some of the Hellboy movies. Oh. If you see a lot of creature, he's thin, he's tall, he's like very like flexible, and
The Shape of Water.
Yeah, he played the I guess the monster in the water or something. Yeah.
Was he
that really doesn't help at all.
Or Schmeagol?
No. Schmeagol or Schmeigel or whoever.
No, somebody else, right?
It was somebody else. Yeah. Okay. He's a he's a director now. I forget his name, but he was in some of the Marvel movies, or one of them. He was in Black Panther, the guy. I forget his name now.
It's all good.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe.
Yeah, that's a weird way to sell hamburgers. But okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those chicken nuggets. Getting hungry.
Oh man.
It's a really catchy song.
Okay. Maybe I will.
Hey, well, now that we're back on this topic, I want to ask, since I stopped consuming a good portion of fast food a while ago, the few times that I did get a bit nostalgic and I purchased, a quick bite, I noticed that maybe after chewing 2 or 3 times, the flavor would just like disappear instantly, and like the rest of the meal was just bland and unfulfilling. Did you get that from your bite, Chris?
Of my one bite of McRib, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No, because you said it takes 2 or 3 bites for you. What was it? What was the meal, the fast food meal you were indulging in?
Once I think it was at Wendy's, and the other time was at not In and Out, Taco Bell. Ironically, yeah.
I don't know, man. No. Recently, if I go and I indulge, I go to KFC. They got a chicken. They got a chicken sandwich. It's pretty good.
Is it really good? Is it good?
It's pretty damn good. Yeah.
All right, so it's flavorful. It's not unfulfilling. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's good. So
you know what chicken sandwich is not good is the what is it, the McChicken? It's too much mayo, man. They just literally they plop the little spatula of mayo on there.
Yeah.
And, all right. So when I used to eat those on the regular basis, my secret to that was like get rid of a good amount of that mayo off with like a spoon or something, but then also a small dabbing of barbecue sauce on top, mix that with the mayo. Shit set off nicely, bro.
This is the McChicken. I don't know if I've ever had a McChicken.
A McChicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much mayo. Yeah, you got to get a spoon and kind of shave.
I will agree that they went heavy handed with. I don't know why they would do that. Like, I guess it was like a chain wide thing. It's like extra mayo on the McChicken. Drown that shit in it.
They probably tested it with their, their super customers, their super users, and they were like, more mayo.
They love that. They love our mayo.
More mayo, please. More mayo.
BBH and B Frank say Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich. I can't remember really trying that, to be honest. I think there was also doubt.
It was lackluster
when I had it. People were going crazy about.
That's
right?
the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to write home about it.
But spicy or the regular? Had to be the spicy one?
It was a spicy one that I had, yeah.
Or is that the one that everybody's going crazy for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I like the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, but I don't want to get canceled. So
those were good.
Yeah.
Oh, Chick-fil-A is great.
I love
Chick-fil-A. I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast this morning, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot.
Yep.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our other sponsor, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Disney Plus too.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And 80s porn.
Yeah, and Robbie's local porn shop. All right. So let's see. Yeah, well, how about some fear porn and this concert crush that happened with Travis Scott. So for the record, I know who Travis Scott is because my son has a Fortnite skin for Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever heard one of his songs ever, but I just know who he is. I mean, he's obviously in pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
But so they had a concert and some people got crushed.
Yeah.
That's pretty terrible, right?
Oh, it's very, very terrible. Yeah.
I can't imagine that. So
scary.
So I guess I kind of we can kind of talk about it more general. And I know you did a post about it. We can share other thoughts. I look at it from this, something horrible happened and it's like it was a collective effort of a lot of people, including people in the crowd that were doing the crushing and that were on the outside. I mean, there's I don't know. I always kind of think about who do we blame in these situations? Because it's happened a lot, happened a lot than English soccer games in the 80s, 70s and 80s, I think. So, but I don't know. What kind of feedback did you get, Robbie?
Okay. So, I asked a few questions. So some of the questions and, some opinions that I want to get, does Travis Scott bear any, some, or all responsibility for the deaths and injuries? Also, have you ever attended a concert, faced any dangerous, incidents? Have you seen anything go like that? Anything happen? Let's see, Martina, former guest. So he bears most of the responsibility. It was his event and he should have stopped the show when he saw there was something wrong.
He's probably going to wind up bearing the most responsibility financially.
Yeah. Just like I was telling
that's what it's going to come down to.
Friend Dwight, who also commented, he said, "I'd like to wait for more evidence," which is always a smart thing to do, right? Some of it is his fault. What about the people in the charge of security, right? Or the organizers, which would be a lot of the promoters. So usually process is sue everyone, and one with the deepest pockets pays. The lawyers always win, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's a horrible, thing that happened, and super emotional. People, just people are family members are in shock. I mean,
traumatized.
Traumatized, not in a good place. So
no,
and also like there's going to be an investigation.
Well, what about you, Chris?
I got to interview everybody.
You have a young son. One of the deaths was, I think, a 10-year-old boy. Who would? I
thought the youngest was 14, but then there was some dad who there was like a 9-year-old in a coma.
Something like that. Yeah.
He was on his dad's shoulders. And I mean, also, these are all like, it's too early. Like, you got to wait a little bit more time for all the interviews and everything to take place. And I'm sure they'll diagram everything out, where it started and all that. And, cell phone footage.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's the positive thing, right? I hate going to concerts and, 5 people in front of me are holding their cell phones up and recording the whole damn thing. I'm one of those where it's like, enjoy the moment. You're there. Okay, take maybe a clip or maybe 15, 20 seconds. Awesome. You took your video. Now put it down. Enjoy the moment. Have fun with your friends. And they're going to sell the DVD. They're going to sell a concert, whatever video. You're going to see it on YouTube. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. We don't need to see your stupid, I've done it a little bit here and there. I mean, I'm talking to myself, but I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. Robbie Spotlight does it. Rob would never do that.
No. Rob is the responsible one. I've been, what's funny? I've rushed the stage before, kind of like from what I hear, Travis Scott has told some of his fans, "Hey, let's get to the front," or whatever. I went to a Method Man concert about 12, 13 years ago. And then he was like, "Oh, forget security. Everybody get on stage." And I got on stage. It was a small venue though, but I like hopped on stage. I was trying to climb up, and then someone behind me like pushed my butt up, like, and I just kind of jumped on the stage. And there's a picture of me. It's a little grainy, but Method Man's a few feet away from me, and I'm just kind of jumping and having fun. It was fun.
Did you have a hat on backwards?
I did not have. No. I think my pants were sagging a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I asked, I asked
you
people.
Got on stage with Method Man.
I was on stage. I was on stage with Method Man. So hello, I'm, not only am I a rapper, like, yeah, I'm an underground rapper.
Might as well be
a
member of the Wu-Tang Clan at this point.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. So Jeff Lee, a former guest, also, he said the one time at a Morrissey concert, Maz says,
sorry, Jeff.
Oh, sorry, Jeff. He says, we're all adults here. We don't need assigned seats. Come on closer. Everyone rushed the floor, and the show was canceled. Wow. Same thing happened at Monsters of Rock. Folks overran security when Metallica went on. After removing all the chairs, they came back on to play. No one died, thankfully. So it happened. I guess, it happens. I mean, Travis Scott is not the only irresponsible one. This time stuff happened,
Yeah, I'm sure more will come out. But I don't know. I'm just stuck on like this, I don't know. I'm sure it's probably right that they didn't have enough security and the security was bad and they made mistakes. I'm sure they'll pay for that. But at the same time, it's like, there's got to be some culpability of, all the people in the crowd that are doing that are pushing it. It's like,
yeah,
you have to understand, they don't understand physics.
Hey, you can't hold them accountable. They're just there to have a good time, man. They didn't show up to die.
I mean, not the ones in the front, but
yeah,
like someone's pushing, someone's shoving.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on there.
I went to a Rock the Bells concert about, 11, 12 years ago. and the headliners were Wu-Tang and Rage Against the Machine.
I was at that same one,
right?
Too.
I think I was probably there.
You guys were in the mosh pit? Were you in the mosh pit?
Oh, it's like whether you want to or not. I think at one point people were pushing, shoving.
This was after Rage had gone on hiatus for an extended amount of time, so people were like anxious to see them.
Yeah, it was a fun concert. Public Enemy was there, and the Roots, and so many people. But yeah, people were just pushing back and forth, and it's the one and only time that I did some crowd surfing when I got out of there. I got lifted up, and But former guest Cindy Reza also said,
"Oh, she had some thoughts.
Yeah, she did.
She's been thinking about this subject.
she did, yeah,
way more than us.
More thoughts than I do, and I have plenty of thoughts. She said, combing through the videos, I don't know why people are blaming him. There are definitely cops to blame for being on the ground and casually strolling by or filming the show on their phones while people are trying to get their attention and call for help. So if you're on stage with lights in your face, how are you expected to know what people are being hauled off in the crowd? So from there, it could look like drunks or are passed out, which I've seen. One of the Rock the Bells one that I went to in LA, also a guy fainted. I think he was dehydrated. So that happens, right?
I mean, in fairness too, if that's kind of your concert energy is just, going wild or whatever, then people look like they're going, nuts or whatever, then it doesn't really, there's no alarm bells ringing for you.
Exactly. It's normal.
But there's kind of two levels of blame, and everybody, people are just so simple. But there's like two levels of blame, because there is like it was his concert and he's the one making all the money from it. So, he's going to be the one responsible when the lawsuits start coming. But then there's like, I think
he's the one all the kids went to see.
Yeah. I think
let's burn him.
What Cindy's saying is like, maybe like got to back off like the blaming him for being, causing it. And then, I guess, the stories are all coming out that, he, even after all these people died, he just went to Dave and Buster's to play some skee ball,
with Drake.
Hey man, he needed to take the
Drake
edge off.
Him had a skee ball and they were doing that basketball, like where the rim moves back.
Well, that basketball's got the timer, so he, can't waste time. He's counting down. Yeah.
What got lost in it was that, that was, I read an article that said that Drake was hosting the after party at the Dave and Buster's. That's right. So it's like, my Dave and Buster's is at a mall across from the movie theater. I don't know.
Same.
What kind of Dave and Buster's they got? Where did this happen? Oh, Houston. Yeah. Maybe they got different Dave and Buster's down in
they have the VIP Dave and Buster's. It's like an exclusive, it's its own building, secluded away from
it's just DNB.
It was a Drake and Buster's.
It's a David, with bottle service.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're playing like Golden Tee against each other.
Yeah.
Have you seen those machines recently?
That's a golfing.
Yeah, Golden Tee is the thing where you roll the ball, right? You roll that ball that's in the game, right?
Yeah, on the
golf. Yeah, it's like
on the countertop or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But now the new ones are all digital, or they still work like that, but they're all interactive. Because you're like signing in with your phone, you're like scanning QR codes, so you have like an account and all this. I didn't play it; I was just kind of noticing it at a bar,
right,
a couple months back. That then it's like they got YouTube videos playing and all like this like other people playing this, selling merchandise. Like selling Golden Tee merchandise from it, because probably at least once a night some moron, spends $40 on a Golden Tee t-shirt that we mailed to him.
Exactly. Here you go. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. Plus gave this this Golden Tee machine like all his personal information.
It's like, hey, I got a shirt. Who cares?
Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know what we're talking about. Golden Tee.
Concerts and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Travis Scott and Drake were playing Golden Tee at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Doing the golf, but that's kind of a strange story. Plus Drake's involved now. So he's just like, oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, why did I? Because he was just featured on one song, I think.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something that he was maybe part of the production, but for his sake, I hope not.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't really care.
Yeah. And it's like, okay.
Drake's probably going to be on his own. Good to go.
Yeah, he's all right.
No matter what, I think.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not a Jethro Tull concert.
That's true. You probably can't even say Jethro Tull.
Jethro,
what is this?
Tull. Who are those guys?
What is this? I don't think Jethro Tull is a person.
Right? Is it a group?
I think who was the Jethro Tull concert?
Mindy.
Okay.
Yeah, Mindy Spring.
For some reason, okay, yeah, that's right. You were talking about Cindy.
Yeah.
And Cindy and they rhyme, and then also Cindy plays like all the instruments. I was thinking there's the lead of
Cindy and Mindy, they both went to the Jethro Tull show. That's what we don't. Yeah.
They could have been.
I know, right?
But Jethro Tull, I think the lead is Ian Anderson or something. He plays a flute.
Oh shit.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, you Google like a YouTube video or whatever of him playing live, like playing some of their hits. There's some good quality videos out there of him just going to town on a flute.
Wow. He's got long hair. I just saw a picture right now. Yeah. Well, she had an incident at a concert in the 90s, she said.
I just said going to town on a flute, and Robbie didn't even take.
No, you know what I was saying? I was like,
he's like, no, that's low hanging fruit.
It is
so busy over there.
No, I'm thinking the skin flute, of course. Come on. Don't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Come on. So it's too easy. So back in the 90s, Minnie must have been like, what, 15 years old? She said some drunk guy next to me thought I stole his T-shirt. It was one I bought at the show and was just holding. So he grabbed it and we tug of warred it out while my then boyfriend sat there watching and not helping. I lost the T-shirt to the drunk dude. I got rid of the boyfriend a few years later. Years? Come on, lady.
I know.
Taking your time with that one.
You could have just said later.
Yeah.
Now we are forced to judge you.
We're judging you, Mindy.
For letting this dude hang around for so long.
Yeah.
But he lost the T-shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Well, those concert T-shirts are expensive too.
Yeah. I once body checked a girl to get a harmonica from John Popper.
Really?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was in the moment. I'm not proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it, as you'll tell by me telling this story.
Body check.
No, I'm not proud. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was at Johns Hopkins University, whatever hall they have, and I was watching Blues Traveler with my boys. This was probably like early 90s, I think. So at the end of his concerts, he would take all the flute. I'm saying flutes now. All the skin flutes
on the brain.
All the skin flutes or
all the circumcised.
What are they? Harmonicas.
Skin harmonicas.
What do they call the harp? There's another like a harp, something. I don't know. There's other nicknames for a harmonica.
Harmonica. I don't know.
Oh boy.
No.
Anyway, so he whips those out of that vest he wears and he throws them in the crowd. And this is happening in slow motion in my memory, where I see this one coming and I judge like where it's going to come down. And there's this girl, like she's also looking up and she's coming at me. So I just kind of put a little hip in there. I posted up and I got the rebound.
Oh shoot.
And I was just like, bam. I mean, it didn't, I didn't knock her down.
Right.
I mean, too bad. I mean,
you were remembering your soccer striker days.
I felt like this is more like a basketball move, but yeah, you could do that in soccer too. But
yeah,
or like hockey. Hip check is more of a hockey reference, but
okay.
Either way, I got that harmonica, and that's that.
Kudos to you, Chris.
I know,
man.
Yeah, we just go to concerts. I don't really have any bad concert experiences myself. They all like, even if they went off the rails, it was all like by design. You know what I mean? Like we planned to get, for things to get crazy.
Yeah.
So we would do a lot of, we usually would get Jägermeister because we believe, I don't know if it's true or not, but we believe that would get us fired up. That'll get us like, we wanted to get,
crazy wives' tale.
We wanted to get drunk, but we didn't want to, get worn out. So we felt like if we got Jägermeister, we'd get off, drunk and fired up and all energized. Like it's like an energy drink.
Did it work?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's all in your head anyway.
Okay.
And smoke a lot, whatever. But yeah. those are just regular concerts. Then there's a Grateful Dead concert. Those are more
laid back. I don't imagine
experience of like all kinds of things you're taking.
Ironically,
imbibing.
No deaths at the Grateful Dead concerts.
Back then, if there were, you just wouldn't. I mean, there was no. You wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't know about it. I don't think. This is early, up till the early 90s.
Yeah. Well, look, the good thing, I don't know if this ever happens to you guys. You go to a concert and you kind of usually make friends with people around you. Hopefully you're all kind of cool. So you have your neighboring people next to you, in front of you, behind you, and you try and be cool with them. That way, if anything happens, you guys can kind of watch each other, or right on, high five. If you don't know them. Hey, that was a cool song. High five. That's usually what you do after a cool song, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Wave each other.
You and
Rob's that guy at the Rob's that concert goer, the one that's super into the moment.
Yeah,
you and the other Wu-Tang Clan fans are high-fiving each other. That was an awesome song, dude.
Yeah, that was a tubular song.
My man. Yeah, I love that track.
Slap me some skin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've had a few close calls here and there.
Oh, really? What's a close call?
Back in 2018, 19, went to 2018. It was Every Time I Die, they play 2 sets back to back with like maybe a 10-minute break in between each set. And I left with some bruised ribs, and then one random crowd surfer kicked my glasses off. Ooh. Like, that's the thing about rowdy, smaller rock shows, is that they could get, there's more chances of, just random collateral damage. You're in the moment half the time. You don't know when someone's random ass elbow or foot is about to get jabbed on the side of your head,
Were you like Velma at the concert? My glasses.
The minute they went off,
the floor.
I don't have a backup pair, foolishly.
Yeah.
I like to live life on the edge.
Yeah.
And luckily this dude next to me, he saw what happened, and he picks my glasses up, and he's like, he sees me looking, he's like, here. So, I thanked him profusely, sucked his dick, and went back to enjoying the show.
Yeah.
Wow. What else? A few times I've like fallen on like in the mosh pit. So like, so you get trampled on a bit, then some random hand just comes up and grabs you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like to help you out.
Right? Yeah, to help you out.
That's good.
And then there's some times where the thing I don't like about the giant open pit shows, like at an auditorium or like a theater, is the wood floor, and they allow drinks, so it's easy for you to like, it's a lot more easy for you to slip if you're like, running around slipping on fucking spilt beer. That's like my least favorite. It's happened on occasion.
Broom Backhand says he's been to a lot of shows, had a lot of a few close calls, mainly involving the mosh pits, or while we were at the front of the guardrail. Yeah, I guess with the guardrails, you don't want to get
stage diving too.
Yeah. It's guardrails metallic, so if you get crushed.
Yeah, this had me thinking about, there was a really faint, infamous, whatever you want to call it, incident in England, and I think they called it the Hillsborough disaster, where there were a couple
band name
playing.
Ironically.
Oh man, in England they would be, they get you like hung in the public square, I think. But anyway, there was like a big disaster there. And like 94 people died, I think, were crushed. But
shoot,
the crazy thing is, like, again, just there are a lot of people, a lot of fans at these concerts that don't have tickets, that are barging in, right? I mean, at this stadium, I think it was like cops, like the cops were letting people in that didn't have tickets, but it's like, you still didn't have a ticket. You're not supposed to be there. But a bunch of people died. I mean, it was like I think what they did in the beginning was the authorities tried to blame it all on the crowd, of course. And then
lousy authorities.
Yeah, people weren't having it. So it was like a big deal for decades, where I think just in the last 4 or 5 years, there was a commission that found that it was like this terrible stadium design. Back then, they had these steel fences between the stands and the field. And the reason they had those fences, they had put them up at all these stadiums, was because of all the hooligans and all the pitch invasions.
Pitch invasions.
That would be a good name for a band,
Yeah.
I think. But all the pitch invade, all like the people that would like, they just get rowdy and storm the field. So they put up these like steel fences that wouldn't give. And then they had this crush. I don't know, within the next decade, they had this crush where people were getting like fucking mashed through the steel fence. Like horror stuff. So
after the first 2 or 3 times, when people get the message, hey, we can't fuck with this fence, let's just stop rushing it.
That's kind of what it's like. They did it. They put it up to stop people from, endangering, rushing the pitch or whatever. And then, that thing also killed the people that were trying to rush the pitch. But I mean, there's a weird connection between this podcast and like, and that, because before I ever listened to Adam Carolla's podcast, I listened to a daily soccer show. It's called like World Football Daily.
Oh, I thought it was going to be called Rushing the Pitch.
No, Pitch Invasion. No, it probably is one. But at some point, one of the co-hosts of that show had said something to the effect of, I blame the fans. And, I think Liverpool was involved in it. So these fans like came after him big time, like came after all the advertisers. Like there were threats against him and like his stepdaughter, all this stuff. And eventually they just shut down the podcast. And that's when I looked at iTunes to see what the best podcasts were. And then after I realized that Mark Maroney is boring as fuck, that's when I found the Ace Man, Adam Carolla show, and was a listener ever since. So
okay, well, I'm glad.
So it's kind of crazy, but I remember there was like really a crazy time there because the show was like under siege. All their sponsors were canceled.
They basically they got canceled.
They got canceled. But this is by a very specific group of Liverpool supporters that, well, I mean, to be fair, like they were fighting this thing, and they finally did get the authorities to admit that it was that it was like poor stadium design, the fence, the cops were just going through the motions, because in fairness, like they don't wake up thinking there's going to be this is going to happen or something,
I hope there's a soccer riot today.
Or they just don't think it, or even when it starts happening, I think that in the moment, like people can't really believe it. So there's maybe always going to be a slow response to that, But, and then like the authorities like up at the top that were like getting the phone calls about what should we do? We're just like, I don't know, like, just tell everybody to stop, or, they just did a terrible job. So like people were like some of the authorities were like criminally charged. Some of them were, lied in the early investigation, to make it seem like it was all the fans. But it was just crazy that those fences that people were getting mashed into, were put up because the people like kept rushing the pitch.
Hey, is that what that Denzel movie Fences was about?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No, that's when he's like an Olympic medalist for fencing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I gotta check that out then.
He's the first 50-year-old black man to take gold in fencing in the Olympics.
Well, shit, good for him, man.
Denzel, true story.
Well,
I don't know. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I just gotta say a quick shout out to Quana.
Hey, Quana.
Hey, Quana. Well, look, fences. Fences. You're right. I never saw it, but it's a good. I don't think it deals with concerts.
Actual fences.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know.
Oh, that's something that it's okay. The synopsis. Troy Maxon makes his living as a sanitary worker in the 50s Pittsburgh. Once dreamed of becoming a professional baseball player, but was deemed too old when the major leagues began admitting black athletes. Bitter over opportunity. Okay, so it's he's a.
So we were in the neighborhood. It is sports related.
Sports. Yeah, sports. I like Training Day.
Training Day was a great movie.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Yeah, on the someone complained on the Facebook group, the Adam Carolla Facebook group. Every time Bob Bryan mentioned they play the Rotten Tomato games, or they mention a movie, right? And he goes, they mention a movie. He's like, oh, I saw it at the theater. And I think someone said, who remembers when they've seen the movie, whatever movie at the theater? I think I remember pretty. If I see a movie, on TV, I can tell you whether I saw it at the theater or not.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a difficult question.
No, right? Yeah. But maybe people don't like him because I guess he's, makes these comments, or who cares, right? Oh, I saw it at the theater. Who cares, right? But yeah, maybe that's the thing. But
they want less of the needless details from
or like when
I don't know. I think that's an important detail if you've seen the movie like as it is supposed to be seen, right? Because I think to the directors, like that's
for sure.
Maybe not as much as it used to be. But
well, they still do. The director of Dune, he did say, Dune came out in theaters, but it also came out in HBO Max at the same time. Yeah. I saw it at the theater, and he even said it's made to be seen in the theater. And I agree.
I wouldn't want to see that in the theater personally. I liked it. I liked the movie, but it's a little bit slow to like.
Oh, for sure. It's slow.
That's a long time.
It is. What he says, everything's been established now. We know the characters, everything, all the background. The next movie is going to be more action now. This is what he says. So
that's good.
Yeah. So we'll see when the next one comes out. But yeah, some directors say that, and I would agree. If I made a movie, I want them to appreciate every single detail that I put my blood and tears and sweat and everything in there, Yeah.
I think we're going to start seeing a lot of movies though that are not, I guess we already are really, with Netflix and Amazon Prime just starting movies that never go into theaters. But
yeah.
Plus, I think what I meant to say was you're going to see made for TV movies coming out from like Pacino, De Niro, Scorsese and all that kind of stuff, because that's where the money is now. So
made for, like The Irishman.
Yeah, they already do that, right? I mean, I think I'm just kind of saying what's already happened, but they already do that. They get these big deals with Netflix, because there's no more Goodfellas.
Well, there's a new movie
far between.
There's a new movie with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot. I think it was called Red Notice. It's comes out, I think, this week or next week, straight to Netflix.
I saw the trailer. It looks entertaining just because of the cast.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And Bright. I've never seen it, but that's a Will Smith movie. Went straight to Netflix.
I really like that movie. I like that movie. I remember.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I ever watched it again, but I remember thinking it was pretty good. Because when that came out, Manny, right, that was like a big deal. That it was like straight to Netflix.
I think it was one of the first ones. Yeah.
Was it? Okay, one of the first.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's there's that Triple Frontier movie that you hate. Remember, you hated Triple Frontier.
Oh, that was a piece of garbage. Yeah, it's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I don't want to get you started. I didn't want to get you started.
Get angry.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that movie.
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
Bruin Backhand says the emitting. I don't know.
Oh, redacted. Yeah.
Oh, he's probably on another YouTube video.
Yeah.
Cheating on us on another
YouTube podcast,
another tab.
Yeah.
But,
the Tomorrow War. Yeah, that was an Amazon Prime movie with Chris
Pratt. Yeah, that was Chris Pratt, the meanie.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I think we hate him right now.
That was disappointing. I thought.
I haven't seen it, but the Tomorrow Man. I don't know.
Tomorrow War.
Tomorrow War. Yeah.
Kind of disappointing. I don't know why though. I don't know why. Maybe the.
Are you a big sci-fi geek, Chris?
I like science fiction, yes, but I'm not, and I don't watch like the old, like weird, crappy stuff. Like I'm not into that. I mean, if you are, great,
Are you more into like sci-fi literature?
Ray Bradbury.
I've read some science fiction books. I'll read like the movies.
Right.
So I think I read The Martian before the movie came out.
Oh,
because I was looking forward to the movie. I thought it was interesting. So I read the book. And that's those are real easy reads. I read not all of them. There's more that have come out, but The Expanse is a science fiction show on.
Oh yeah. Amazon,
now?
I think.
Amazon now. So I read those books because I like the show, and I just wanted to know the rest of this, like the full story.
Are you the guy that buys the Martian book with the face of the actor on the cover?
I don't know. I think
the
I read
poster
that
of the movie.
I read that
Yeah.
on a Kindle or on my phone or something.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what the cover was, but it probably
Or
was. I mean, it was being marketed. I mean,
has
once the movie was there, yeah.
And now a motion picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I find it. I'm not a big reader. I don't want to outlaw it or anything.
It's just not your thing.
Yeah, you don't want books burned.
I find it easier. Like I read all the Game of Thrones books after the first season. So
yeah, those are long.
The second season came out, I'd read all the books that were out.
Wow.
Which I think is everything now. But it was easier for me to read that because I knew a lot of the faces kind of thing. So it was like just easier for me to read it.
Oh, so, you were able to imagine the characters better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I guess you're supposed to be able to do from reading a book, but it's like
just doesn't work that way for you.
You're already making me read.
I imagine all my characters Guatemalan, and then I'm disappointed.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Way to take it to a separatist extreme there, Rob.
Always bringing race. Always bringing race into it.
Always. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Always.
Always bringing up your hometown in Mexico.
Yeah. Guatemala, Mexico.
I mean, it's the capital, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's terrible.
So it's going to be I'm sure there's, like you said, plenty of new movies coming out on the streaming services.
I really like science fiction, but I'm not like Dune doesn't need to be the greatest film of all time to just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like there's a new show Foundation on Apple Plus that's based on like Isaac Asimov's books. And I guess, critical reviews are kind of mixed, but it's like, you just enjoy it. It doesn't have to be the greatest, like everything doesn't need to be the greatest Marvel movie ever, or the greatest science fiction movie ever, or the next Star Wars and all that bullshit.
Yeah. So. Well, look, I saw Dune, and unfortunately, I think I kind of regretted. I saw it on a 4DX screen.
Why would you do that?
I should have just seen it maybe on a regular Dolby or IMAX. Because
I don't know what that is. What's 4DX?
So the 4DX, it's these seats that, first of all, they move, and then there's like air that kind of shoots out next to you.
Oh, it jizzes on you as well.
Oh, okay.
There's even
line there.
There's even smell-o-vision. I'm not even kidding. There's like a sense, that they kind of spray. They should spray the vaccine while we're watching the movie, and
they are,
and smoke like fog. And fog, but
one of the sponsors is Pfizer.
Yeah, like all the news shows, but it kind of took away from the movie, to be honest with you, right? It distracted. So I saw it once and probably don't want to do it again. Maybe, yeah. So
I don't even know if they have that around here.
Did you lose a bet? I mean, why?
No, I was curious, but
okay.
But I should not have chosen Dune as the movie to go, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Why? I don't understand. Was it it was moving around too much?
It's
throwing sand at you because half the movie's just staring.
A giant worm just comes out of nowhere and eats him halfway through the movie.
I think it's a little distracting. I like to appreciate the movies as it's gonna sound highfalutin, right? But I want to appreciate it how it needs to be, and want it to. But if they're throwing so many things at you that's not part of the movie, then you know what? I regret it.
It's not. Is it 3D also?
You know what? I saw it in 3D. I saw it in 3D as well. Yeah, no. It's
I can't handle that. I don't know. Like every time, like I don't know what the last one I saw was. Probably a kids 3D movie, but I don't know what it was. But I have to take things off. Like I'll just watch like 15 minutes of it.
Yeah,
that's looks weird because I just got to take that off. It just gets like, I don't know.
And of course, I think it's one reason, since we're going back to all these movies that we're watching at home, it's one reason that they're doing it is so we can kind of get pulled into the theaters with all these little gimmicks here and there. There's another theater in San Francisco. It's a brand new theater, and I think it's a Korean company. They're called CGV Cinemas, where you go watch the movie. And I actually like the experience. You see the screen; it takes up the whole screen, and on parts of the sides of the wall, they kind of project certain parts of the movies. So I saw
so it's
Venom
like surrounding you. Okay,
pretty much. And you know what? I liked it. They choose what scenes they do it at, and if it's for the young people or like a cool teen action Marvel movie, I think it's a good effect. I think it's kind of fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of related to like the COVID world is how things have changed. We didn't go to the movies for a long time, or at least you guys didn't. The free states did.
Oh
free
yeah,
states
know,
still
right,
the movies, but but things never stay the same. So then now there's a kind of a fight back, and that is to kind of have, what do you call them, gimmicks or whatever they are,
sure,
like added features,
yeah,
that you just can't get at home, to really like they really want to step up and differentiate the theater experience from home. So that's cool.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's capitalism, right? Just do what you got to do to.
Yeah, there's one of those Flix brew houses. I think they all shut down last year, about a year ago, and the one in my town is reopening.
Oh, what is it called?
Flix Brew House.
Oh, okay. Because
it's like one of the, they have food and nice chairs, basically.
Well, there's an Alamo Draft House, a walking distance from my house, that closed. They went bankrupt and whatever, but they just recently reopened, which I'm super happy about, because it's one of those places. They bring you the food to your seat, comfortable ish seats, not reclinables, bar inside, and it's nice. It's a nice theater.
I wonder I know this is pretty exciting, but like the whole, like having a brew house inside. I don't know how many people actually go there as just treated as a bar. Yeah. But otherwise, like people are there like having like one or two beers and they're out. Like you don't even be mass producing beers for,
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know if that's just like kind of a gimmick, or if they actually make more money that way than just selling Miller Lite like everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what I think also, I've thought about the theater with the bar. What if you're just there for a movie? The bar, I don't think it gets full, but if anybody from outside can go into the bar if they want to and just leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're there for drinks.
Maybe like dads dropping off their kids and they can just go get hammered.
Actually,
drive home.
Yeah, before they drive home, yeah.
Or no, the kids try something, be like, all right, you've had too much to drink, Dad. Give me the keys.
Yeah.
I mean, I figure the theater doesn't take a loss. They're still going to make a killing on the drinks. They're overpriced as it is. So who cares if they don't watch a movie?
Yeah, maybe that they call it a brew house, but they don't actually make their own beer there.
Brew house?
Right, but they can charge you $9, for like a honey ale.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, this beer wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us, so pay up.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess we've about used up all our time.
Yeah.
We're out of minutes.
I'd like to thank all the people that tuned in and watched, as always, interacting with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for those that'll listen later, thanks for the feedback about the McRib.
Yeah.
and your harrowing concert experiences. Appreciate that as well.
Yes, absolutely. We'll have more polls coming to you as we progress throughout, each episode. More input makes for better content, right? Of
course.
That's right. Yeah.
So Robbie, if someone was like listening and they're like, well, how would I give feedback on these things, what should they do?
Well, if you want to check us out on Instagram, we're at Endless Ranters Podcast, Instagram. Also Twitter at Endless Ranters. We also have a private Facebook group, the Endless Ranters Podcast. Just find us and apply, and we'll let you in. If you want to find Mo Man on Instagram and Twitter, he is at How We Figure, and check out his podcast as well, How We Figure. If you want to check me out on social media, it's Robbie Spotlight, everything, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, blah, blah, blah. You know what it is. You know what I do. So thanks, everybody.
One day there's going to be like Robbie Spotlight 84, Robbie
I know.
Spotlight 85. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Is
know,
that,
everybody,
is that,
you're
that
the
when
original.
yeah. The real Robbie Spotlight.
Yeah, they'll be, yeah, that's true. Someone will sneak in with that and be like, what the?
Yeah. But we appreciate all the support and all the listeners and all the input. We love you guys, and check us out, comment, subscribe, like, give us 5 stars and all that.
Oh yeah. Click all that stuff.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, until next time, this is Chris saying, get it on.
This is Rob. Get it on.
Get it on, everybody.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Good times, everybody.
Yeah, good times.
Out of minutes like Primeco. I don't know what that is, but out of minutes like I'm trying to think when the last plan I had minutes.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I do now, but it's like some crazy number that no one ever talks on the phone that much.
At one point I had a Virgin Mobile. Remember that?
Holy shit.
Pay as you go or whatever, the cards. I had
like a track phone.
Yeah. It was my burner. It was my burner phone. Yeah. Yeah. Broom Backhand, right on. Thanks for joining us. Mindy, we love you, Mindy. You're awesome. And Alex Sadik, thanks for joining us as well. And
yes.
Maria Lish, we love you. You're awesome. And Be Frank, right on, man. Thanks for joining. All those people that watch us but don't comment because you're too shy. We see you.
We appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, storms are over here. Sorry about that in the beginning.
Oh no, man, that made for great for great.
Yeah, it's gonna attract all we'll get all the ladies that like the little kids.
You couldn't see her, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. We would have blurred her out.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I don't know how to blur out people.
Yeah, neither do I. There's tools for it, but
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see.
All right, y'all. I gotta cut out and start getting ready. Got
an
early day tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure your wheels are on properly.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Definitely do 10-point inspection on that fucking vehicle.
All right, man.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you guys take it easy.
All right, you too.
All right, man. Take care.
See ya.
Yeah,
it'd be about time to get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm still at work and kind of tired. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy.
Right.
Yeah.
Good show, partner.
Yeah, cool, man. Right on. It was fun.
All right, bro.
All right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow. See you later. See you guys. Peace.
Bye.